So I'm over here today to make this video about how you go to the dealership and purchase an automobile with no money out your pocket. Well, no money, whatever currency. But so this is my little diagram here. I don't know if you can see it good or not, but it's the bank, the dealership, YOU at the top. That's a debt to it, blah blah blah. So when you go to the dealership doesn't own the cars that's on the lot. All those cars are insured by the FDIC off gate. So if something happened to them cars, they still get paid for them regardless. But but those cars are on their books under GAAP. Those cars are on the credit side of the books. Credit, 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 credit. They leaning real hard to the black or the red. Now each credit, car, automobile has a purchase agreement that goes with it. And the purchase agreement is worthless. It's just a piece of paper. But it sits there to cancel out the automobile. When you come into the dealership and you say I want to purchase that automobile right there, and they come in with the purchase agreement, say here, sign right there. I'm gonna go run the numbers. I'll be right back. They actually go back there because you blank endorsement because you signed, and they put a full endorsement on it, and they get the whole price of the car paid off whether you get approved for the automobile or not. So you should accept the contract. Thank you. I accept the contract for its value. Now, where do you want me to wire transfer the funds? He gonna be like, oh, well, let me get the contract back. No, because that's called reassigning the contract. We're gonna accept that contract, keep it. We're gonna endorse it because now it's worth face value for whatever the automobile was. Now that contract is worth the same amount because you just made it worth that with your autograph. Before it was just paper. So now you accept the contract. You say where you want me to route this money to, or routing number and account number. You go to your bank that you already have this account set up, and you can deposit securities, or they traded securities, but you're gonna endorse the contract and you're gonna deposit it. And under GAAP, when you deposit it in the bank, it creates a matching principal credit. Then that credit gets sent back over to the routing number and account number to the dealership. That's called closing at escrow. When they receive it, they get a deposit on their books that creates a matching principal credit that is wired back to the bank. The bank receives the deposit, and now they have a matching principal credit of escrow, and they put that back in your original escrow account. Now all obligations of the contract are performed. Everybody, you just allowed everyone to make the same amount of financial gain off of the transaction, and you get the automobile as as like a consolation prize for knowing how the contract law works. It's beautiful.